Shannon, what chance do you give this fight of happening?
85% because it just makes too much sense financially. Floyd is a simple guy. If it makes dollars, it makes sense. And this could make a lot of dollars. Manny showed that he's still a very, very good fighter. His last couple of fights, he's kind of reminded us of the old Manny Pacquiao. Not the old Manny Pacquiao, but the old Manny Pacquiao. And obviously there's a number that's going to have to entice Floyd to come out of retirement and to risk 50-0. I believe that the starting point is probably $250,000, and then you're probably going to approach 275, maybe even 300 million. And I do believe Floyd would step in the ring. People want to see Floyd get beat. Skip, I wish I can give it to you plain and simple as that. People, they love Floyd. They love to see Floyd box, but that's not what it is. People want to see, just like when Mike Tyson fought Buster Douglas. I know a lot of people like, man, I ain't watching that fight, but I watched it. And I got an opportunity to say, well, I saw Mike Tyson the first defeat. I saw Mike Tyson get knocked out.
Yeah.
People want to have that on their resume. I remember where I was when I saw Floyd Mayweather get beat for the very first time. And this is what will drive this fight. This is what will have another, $3, $4, $5 million pay-per-view buys, because they want to see Floyd get beat. But guess what, Skip Bayless? It ain't gonna happen.
No.
Floyd too skilled, too good, too fast. Well, he's not as fast as he once was, but I still believe he's faster now.
He also might be too smart to take this fight, because I'm going to go much higher than you. I'm going to go 95% that it happens, but I'm going to hold out 5% that Floyd just comes to his senses and says, you know what? I don't want to give up my legacy to go in there and lose a fight to that guy who is desperate at 40 to stay in the peak of shape.
Yes.
He looked like, Manny to me looked like he was in maybe the best shape of his career. He looks so cut and lean and quick and strong. I was just surprised by the quickness, because I thought Keith Thurman had fairly quick hands.
Yeah.
And he made Keith Thurman look like he was in slow motion throwing punches.
That's a good point.
Okay, so
And Thurman was a much bigger man.
remember, Floyd went to the fight, sat ringside, drank it all in, and he's high IQ. I mean, we're talking highest boxing IQ I think there's ever been. I mean, you can make cases for other guys. Sugar Ray Leonard obviously would be right there with him, but okay, this guy knows what's happening.
He knows.
And he is processing. He is computing in his computer brain, and he did leave before the verdict was announced.
You know what?
Before the judge's decision.
Before the decision came, he probably got on the phone. As soon as he left the bed, Al Heyman. How much you think we can get for this? If we fight back out again, think we get 300 mil?
Yep.
Think we get 350?
350.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Remember, as I pointed out yesterday, there's right now a void in hand-to-hand combat fight, right? If you take UFC and boxing, there's not that mega fight on the horizon. This would be a mega fight, even though obviously we all wish it would have happened for real 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And yet, when it did happen, May the 2nd, 2015, it was not a fair fight because Manny had torn his rotator cuff 3 weeks before while sparring. Manny seriously thought about just postponing the fight, but Manny needed the money. He gives his money away to a fault. Floyd can spend to a fault. And I'm going to reread the quote that I got from a boxing insider who's been around for a long time. This was 2 nights ago. He said, Floyd's spend rate has to leave him needing a fight he may not want. Deep down, his better judgment might be saying, not now, not that guy, not this place. Like, this is wrong time, wrong place.
There's not been a whole lot of people in the history of the world that's ever been able to turn down $300 million.
That is true.
And when you're talking about a guy that this is what he does. He fights. And to get this type of payday in one given night, you talk about some athletes don't make 300. I mean, the top athletes, some don't make 300 million in a lifetime. And we're talking about that if it goes 12 rounds for 36 minutes. That's what the man's got. I mean, he made 225, 230 against Pacquiao. He made what, 275, 280 against Conor. Another 250, 300. And then let's just say for the sake of argument, he lose. What would the trilogy be worth?
So you're telling me that I'm writing down 350 million. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. It takes 7 zeros. You're telling me those 7 zeros would be worth more to Floyd than that 1-0 at the end of 50-0.
Right? I don't believe he can beat me. I don't believe he can beat me. I don't believe he can beat me.
This guy can beat him.
I don't believe it.
This guy will wreak revenge. This guy is more driven at 40 than Floyd is at 42. And at some point, Father Time's going to start catching up with Floyd, too.
Do you understand what TBE stands for?
Yeah.
The best ever.
Oh, I thought it was just TB, Tom Brady?
No, the TBE, the best ever.
Okay.
With bundles.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. We hadn't fought for, what do you keep telling me, 2 years?
2 years.
Okay.
2 years.
And who was that opponent? Berto? Really?
No,
that's all
Berto,
you got?
You got to go back way back, bro. He fought Berto in 2015.
Okay.
He fought Conor McGregor in 2017.
You're counting Conor McGregor?
You don't want to count that?
I don't.
No. Oh, you bro.
It was fun. It was fun.
I want some do off that.
Okay.
And you want your money back from Pop.
I lost $1,000.
Yeah, you want your money back from Pop.
I'm going to get it back, too. Yeah, we'll have Pop on before this fight.
He going to get it.
Yeah.
Pop said he can't get it.
He's going to get him.
The time is now, though. No one's getting younger.
Manny looked lethal the other night. And again, I'm going to reiterate what Freddie Roach told us, that night of the fight, May 2nd, they both filed paperwork to get pain-killing injections in Las Vegas with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. And what happened? Floyd was granted, Manny was not granted. So Floyd has chronically sore hands, which is always an issue for him. Just brittle hands. And he needs to inject both of them so he can't feel the pain during the fight. It's just like that chronic, it's nagging pain. It's not that acute kind of pain. So he got the 2 injections in his hands, but when it came time to Manny to get one in the shoulder because he'd torn his rotator cuff, which, by the way, needed surgery the next day. From Neil Elatrage, the surgeon right here in Los Angeles.
Erlen Joel Clinic.
Okay, there you go. So that proof was in that pudding. You know, that was...
Well, guess what? Tell him to file paperwork for his butt. Because his butt don't need to be numb because we're going to put foots in it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think that's within the rules.
Yeah. We're going to put foots in it.
You can't kick in
We're going to kick... No.
Or,
not in the literal sense.
Yeah.
Figuratively speaking.
Okay. Figuratively speaking.
Yeah.
Well, literally speaking, Floyd is going to be on his back when this fight ends because for the first time ever, I believe that Manny is on a mission to KO Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Hands can't hit, but the eyes can't see.
Yep. He's going to get him because the eyes are getting, Floyd's eyes are getting slower and slower, like his hands.
Yeah, your reflexes. Hey, you know he likes to dart in and out. And, you know, he got timed up. Marquez timed him. Dart, here he comes. Bam.
Marquez didn't time him. They fought 3 times. He just got bored. He just lost concentration for a second. That's all that happened.
What you think Floyd going to do? Did you see what Floyd did to Marquez? Whitewashed him.
Okay.
They didn't let him win around. They didn't even let him get around.
Manny fought him 3 times. And Marquez is really good.
And guess what? We're going to fight Manny 3 times and do him all 3 times. And make a quick bill. Floyd about to make $1 billion on 3 fights with Manny.
You're not going to beat him 3 times because if you beat him the next time, there's not going to be a 3rd fight.
You don't want to see him. You don't want to see him get beat the 3rd time.
Yeah. Well, it's just not going to. Nobody would buy the 3rd one if Floyd just gets it. Again, I'm going to push hard for this. This has to take place at Jerry World or Madison Square Garden. I don't care.
The whales
make it rumble in the jungle.
There's no whales cannot swim in Dallas. The whales swim in Vegas. You know those big guys.
I don't know. There are a lot of whales in Dallas.
They come to. Ain't nobody.
It's not the Vegas.
Yeah, the whales. Whales don't normally go watch football games. Whales show up to gamble. Where they gambling at in Dallas, Skip? Where can I put $1 million on the blackjack table or baccarat?
Where can a fair fight take place?
They happen in Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas.
So
you make it seem like
Floyd posted last night that he's the boss of Manny Pacquiao. Well, he's the boss of Vegas. I'll give him that.
You know what? You make it seem like Floyd is literally fighting in his backyard.
Literally.
No, he's not.
He runs the town and he runs the judges psychologically.
No, he doesn't.
Because they let him run for 12 rounds. I'm going to say it again. I still think Manny, with one arm, couldn't throw a right after the 4th round, won that fight because I was taught, and I covered a whole lot of boxing from early age on, from in my early 20s. First thing the masters all taught me was the aggressor wins the round. Was Manny not the aggressor the whole fight? That's why Evander Holyfield said right after the fight, Pacquiao won the fight.
Skip, if you run up on somebody and you bark, doing all that barking, and they pop shot you in the face, well, hey, he won. No, you didn't. You got boxed. You got outboxed. Floyd was hitting him.
You just got outrun.
No.
You know, in Vegas, Floyd just runs for 12 rounds, and the judges say, "You won.
Skip,
way to go."
We waltzing. We dancing. You follow me in. Pop, pop. I'm over here. Pop, pop. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
That's what we do. See, you want us to get into. You want the old school, Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali. You want those type. You want the Hagler Hearns. You want knockout.
I want the Thriller in Manila. And you know what? That would be a good idea. How about in Manila?
Yeah.
How about if Floyd's so tough, why didn't he go to Manila and fight Manny?
You know, that's not Skip. Floyd doesn't fight like that. Why would all of a sudden I got the 50-0 doing it this way? Why would I change up to appease someone that greatly increases my chances of losing? Why would I do that? You do not understand. To get aggressive, Skip, you got to throw punches, and when you throw punches, guess what's open? Your chin.
Manny's got a strong chin.
Hey, guess what? I don't care. He done been put down before. Now we know that.
Yeah, but we watched Saturday night. He took 3 or 4 shots that would have put some lesser humans down.
Well, we saw Conor McGregor hit Floyd with a straight uppercut that he didn't see. Walk through it. We saw Shane Mosley hit him flush on the chin, Skip.
Yep.
We've never seen a Floyd get hit any flush than what he got.
I agree. I agree with both of those assessments. But Floyd is now 42, and he just keeps...
No, he can't take a punch like that now. He taking a punch like that.
He's 42. Time is now. I see this, I think, Vegas, though, because as fair as I would like it to be...
We can't go to the Thrill in Manila.
No way.
We can't go to Jerry World. We can go to Dallas.